Act is Horace Cooper, Project 21 co-chair, and Leo Terrell, civil rights attorney. Gentlemen, thank you both for being here tonight. Horace, I'll start with you. Are you surprised by this flip-flop, and what does it say about the modern Democratic Party?
Well, here's what it says. It's very hard for a vice president to get the nomination and get successfully elected. We're watching the extremist provisions or activists in his parties influence what this potential nominee's positions might be. It didn't work with Al Gore, and it also is a problem when you're looking long term. You can go all the way back to 1988 or 1984 with Walter Mondale when he was a vice president, and the extremists then got him to contort his lifetime policies so that he embraced positions that took him out of the mainstream. This abortion position is an extreme one that he is embracing. It's not authentic, and it just is a sign of many of the changes to come that we're going to see as he struggles to try to get the nomination.
Yeah, this could be the first of many. Leo, Joe Biden has long been pro-choice. Within that pro-choice stance, he has said, it's a personal choice, but I don't believe tax dollars, our tax dollars, should be used to pay for abortions. In the pro-choice spectrum, fairly reasonable. The reversal now, is it not moving toward an extreme position, and why does it why do folks like Cory Booker have to make it about race?
Well, I'll tell you very simply. First of all, this is not 1984. This is 2019. And what you have states like Alabama, Pete, states like Georgia that have made it impossible for people of color, minorities, poor people to exercise their right to have an abortion. You can't get an abortion. And when you're talking about federal funding,
well, it would be white women as well, right? This is not. There's no racial litmus test on this.
Oh, there's absolutely no racial litmus test on this.
If you look at the numbers, of people in Georgia and Alabama who have utilized the abortion rights, it's a disproportionate higher number of minorities. Those are facts, and I'm sorry, Horace, but those are facts. You can check it out and apologize tomorrow. So that's my point.
You ought to be with me on this.
It is legal.
You ought to be joining me in saying, let's not decimate the minority community. Whether you're poor, whether you're rich,
don't do that.
We absolutely shouldn't.
Hold on, let him finish. Leo, let him finish.
Have an abortion.
With Planned Parenthood's mission from the beginning, which was to purify the races in the United States.
Oh, my God.
Now, that's a fact also. That is a fact.
That's just actually a fact of Margaret Sanger.
Go ahead, Leo.
Excuse me, with all due respect, what gives you the right as an African-American man, as an American, to tell a woman that she can't exercise her rights under the law? And we are a nation of law. Roe v. Wade. Don't do that on national television. You don't have that right. We are a nation of law. Am I right, Pete?
Hold on, Leo. It's long been
the clear era of Roe v. Wade. We have reached a consensus that people who do not support.
Who are we, Pete?
Leo,
we as Americans have reached a consensus that our dollars, our own personal dollars, will not go to a cause that violates our conscience and violates our belief.
You hear that, Pete?
It's
Leo,
a
what
human
violates our conscience? Whose conscience?
That is something
that's not fair.
Within the context of Roe v. Wade, Leo, within the context of Roe v. Wade, which is highly contested, the Hyde Amendment has not been overturned. It's recognized that a person's choice, and a lot of us who are pro-life believe it's a false choice because that's a life, it does not have to be supported by tax dollars of people who don't believe in that. I don't understand why that distinction can't be made.
It was just recently reaffirmed. It was reaffirmed by President Obama.
Excuse me, Horace.
Biden on his side.
Let me respond to Pete's question.
Go ahead. Horace, let Leo go.
Thank you, Pete. Here's the issue. Look at what's happening in the southern states. Look at what's happening to Alabama, Georgia, Missouri. These states have blocked.
Those are their elected officials passing laws, people they voted for.
All he's saying is that
with all due respect, there's something called the
residents
Supreme
in these
Court.
jurisdictions have sent to the state capitol, pro-life.
Oh, my God, come on.
Leo, let him talk. Leo, let him talk. I let you talk. Let him talk. Horace, go ahead.
All that you've recognized, Leo, is that people in these jurisdictions have sent as their representatives to their state capitals people who value life.
Yes.
That is how our government is supposed to work.
No, that's not how our government works.
And for President Obama to issue an executive
illegal.
Well, President Obama.
Listen, someday abortion could be illegal. I mean, things in our country can change. Precedent can be overturned. Sentiments due to technology and a realization of when life starts and what we know. Things change in this country, Leo.
Why, right, and I'm not disputing that, but let's be real. To make it a crime to have an abortion, given Roe v. Wade, and you're sitting here telling me that the Hyde Amendment is still good, is a good amendment, given all the changes
Joe Biden was saying that 2 days ago, Leo. Joe Biden was saying that 2 days ago.
He certainly was.
Biden has evolved.
And he also
he's evolved.
And he also
how much?
Yes, he has evolved.
Okay, or has he become, or Leo, has he become politically expedient because NARAL and Planned Parenthood went after him and said they would never endorse a candidate who supports the Hyde Amendment? Is this much more political expediency than some sort of a magical evolution?
That's exactly what happened.
Let me think about that. No. I think that no. It is evolution. It is an evolution of his thought.
What happened?
That's a good. That's the best defense you can muster, and I appreciate that. Leo, Horace, thank you, gentlemen, both for your time tonight. Spirited as always.